Frisson. Think about a moment in a movie when the music suddenly swells, or you're standing somewhere beautiful and the view opens up in front of you. And out of nowhere, you feel a chill run down your neck and across your shoulders. It's not fear, it's not quite happiness either. It's something in between, and it's gone again in just a few seconds. This feeling is called frisson. It comes from a French word, but you don't need to speak French to feel it. Most people do at some point. So what's actually happening? Your body is reacting the same way it would to something cold or shocking, except this time it's reacting to emotion instead. In fact, one study found that anywhere from about half of people to almost 9 out of 10 people feel this at some point in their life. And the people who feel it most tend to be imaginative, curious, and open to new experiences. In one study, scientists even looked at people's brains and found that the ones who felt frisson the strongest had stronger connections between the part of the brain that hears sound and the part that feels reward. And it's not just music. A sudden twist in a story, an amazing view from a mountain, or even someone doing something unexpectedly kind can trigger it too. Your body isn't reacting to what's happening around you. It's reacting to how deeply you're feeling it. Tartle. You see someone walking toward you, hand already out to shake yours, clearly expecting you to say their name. And for one horrible second, it's just gone. You know this person, you've met them before, but nothing comes out. That exact moment has a name: Tartle. It's a Scottish word for the pause right before you either remember someone's name or have to admit you've forgotten it. Here's what's really going on. Your brain doesn't store a person's face, their voice, and their name in the same place. It stores them separately, then connects them when it needs to. Most of the time, that connection is instant. But when you're nervous or being watched, that connection can slow down for a second or two, even though your memory itself is completely fine. That's also why it happens more in front of people than when you're alone. If you saw a photo of that same person on your phone, you'd probably remember their name instantly, no problem. It's the pressure of the moment, the fact that they're standing right there waiting, that makes your brain stumble. The name wasn't lost. It just needed one more second to catch up. Zozobra. Sometimes you feel uneasy for no clear reason. Nothing has actually gone wrong. There's no bad news, no deadline, no danger, but something still feels heavy, like you're waiting for something bad to happen, even though you can't say what it is. This feeling has a name in Spanish: Zozobra. It means a kind of restless, anxious unease, worry without a clear cause. Here's why this happens. Your brain is actually much better at handling a real known problem than an unclear one. If you know exactly what's wrong, your brain can make a plan and move on. But when a threat is vague or uncertain, your brain doesn't know when to stop worrying, so it just keeps the alarm running in the background. Think about waiting for medical test results or waiting to hear back after a big interview. Nothing bad has actually happened yet, but your body still reacts as if something might. That low hum of unease, with nothing to point to, is Zozobra. There's nothing to fix here. That's exactly why it's so hard to shake off. Gigil. You see something almost too cute. A baby's tiny fist, a puppy's soft ears, a toddler laughing. And instead of just feeling happy, your whole body wants to squeeze something. Your jaw tightens, your hands clench. Not because you want to hurt anything, you just have all this feeling and nowhere to put it. This is called Gigil, a word from the Philippines. In English, scientists call the same thing cute aggression. In 2015, 2 researchers at Yale ran an experiment to understand this. They showed people pictures of cute animals, funny animals, and regular animals, while everyone held a sheet of bubble wrap and could pop as much as they wanted. The people looking at the cute animals popped way more bubbles than everyone else. Their bodies were looking for somewhere to release the feeling. Their research also found that this happens to about half of all adults at some point. So if you felt it, you're in very normal company. Here's the simple version of what's happening. Sometimes a positive feeling is so strong that your body reaches for the opposite reaction just to let some of the pressure out. It's the same reason people sometimes cry when they're really happy or laugh nervously at a serious moment. The feeling and the reaction don't have to match. They just both need somewhere to go. You don't actually want to hurt anything. You're just too happy to know what else to do with it. Mono no avare. You're watching the last bit of sunlight fade at the end of a really good day, or watching flowers bloom knowing they'll be gone in a week, and a kind of sadness moves through you. But it's not really sadness. It's closer to being thankful, with a small ache attached. This feeling comes from Japan, and it's called mono no aware. It roughly means noticing how beautiful something is, because you know it won't last. There's an old Japanese novel called The Tale of Genji, often considered the world's very first novel, and this exact word shows up in it over 1,000 times, almost once on every single page. So why does this happen? Normally, sadness comes after something is already gone, but this feeling is different. You feel the loss while the good thing is still happening, right in front of you. Your brain is doing two things at the same time, enjoying the moment and already grieving that it's ending. Think about the last day of a vacation, or watching your kid do something small and sweet that you know they'll grow out of soon. You're not sad because something bad happened. You're moved because something good is temporary and you know it. Nothing is over yet. You're just noticing that it will be, and that's what makes it feel so special. Voorpret. You've booked a trip, packed half your bag 3 weeks early, and you're not even there yet. But somehow this part might feel almost as good as the trip itself. This is called Voorpret, a Dutch word that basically means pre-fun, the enjoyment you get just from looking forward to something good. Here's the interesting part. Your brain releases many of the same feel-good chemicals when you're looking forward to something as it does when the thing actually happens, sometimes even more. So the excitement isn't just a waiting room before the good part starts. For your brain, the anticipation often is the good part. This is also why people sometimes say they don't regret planning a trip even if it gets canceled at the last minute. All those weeks of looking forward to it already gave them real enjoyment, and that part can't be taken back no matter what happens afterward. The trip hasn't started yet, but part of you has already been enjoying it for weeks. Litost. Someone casually mentions their new job, their new house, or how well things are going for them. And out of nowhere, something in you sinks. It's not simple jealousy, it's something heavier, a sudden, uncomfortable feeling of your own life looking small by comparison. This feeling is called Litost, a word from the Czech Republic. Writers have described it as the pain of suddenly seeing your own situation clearly, usually because someone else's good news made the comparison impossible to avoid. Here's what makes it different from regular jealousy. Jealousy is about wanting what someone else has. Litost is about what their situation makes you notice about your own life, and it often comes with a strange flash of anger. Not because they did anything wrong, but because they accidentally made you feel it. Think about scrolling through photos of an old friend's exciting new life and feeling worse about your own day for no reason connected to them at all. That uncomfortable mix of sadness and irritation is Litost. It was never really about them. It's about the mirror they accidentally held up. Saudade. You think about someone you miss or a time in your life that's gone. And what you feel isn't just sadness, and it isn't just happy memories either. It's both at once, tangled together so tightly you can't separate them. This feeling is called saudade. The word was born in Portuguese, but the feeling itself isn't limited to any one place. Most people who've lost someone or something they loved know exactly what this feels like, even if they've never heard the word before. Here's what makes saudade different from regular nostalgia. Normal nostalgia is mostly about remembering something good. Saudade is remembering the good thing and feeling the loss of it at the exact same time, so closely that you can't really pull the two apart. It's why people can smile and feel sad in the same breath when an old song comes on, or when they find an old photo they weren't expecting to see. This feeling isn't telling you to move on. Saudade is what happens when part of you doesn't want to, and that's okay. If any of these felt familiar, that's kind of the point. Most people feel these things and just never had a word for them. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit like and subscribe if you'd like to see more feelings explained like this one.